right, then you will arrive at your destination.
We're back at the Mystic Seaport Museum. This time we're going to go into the south entrance, where you can get some really fun pics, and go into the Seafaring Village. Now these are the admission prices at the time we were there. There are different tours, such as the shipyard tour, which I highly suggest you go on. There are handicapped accessible bathrooms available in the village. This is one of those buildings. At the Seafaring Village, you learn about seafaring during the Age of Sail, and you get to walk through the seaport town to discover what life was like for people in the 19th century. You also get to learn about historic crafts and trades such as coopering, carving, printing, and blacksmithing, and a whole lot more. Native Americans, New England farmers, New Yorkers, Western pioneers, and miners all knew that oysters were cheap, nutritious, and delicious. In their shells, they could survive for a long time outside the water, so they could be shipped and stored safely. They could be eaten raw, out of the shell, roasted, baked, fried, or served in stews. Sold on the street in many cities, oysters were the first fast food. Here we have the rope walking shed, which is in an 1824 building that was owned by the Plymouth Cordage Company. It shows here how to make ropes, how they brought the strands together, how they pulled them through. It is really neat. In this 1833 Mystic Bank building, you can see how they did transactions. You can see the old safe area. And then on top, they have the passenger and immigrant agents, as well as the cargo brokers' offices. Anybody know what this is? Go ahead and put it in the comment below. I'll tell you in a minute. Ooh, food. Let's go inside. This is the Buckingham Hall House, which is a wonderful example of a 1900s house. And it not only showcases period furnishings, but also they have wonderful cooking demonstrations. And now for the reveal. That, if you notice, is beside a road. That is to get up on a horse or a carriage step or a horse step. Now you know. Huh? Oh, really? Here you can pretend to go back in time and have religious services in an old-timey chapel, or a historic one-room schoolhouse. The druggist and chemist's shop. This is going to be interesting. Whoa, get a load of all those raw medicines and materials. Ah, cool, leeches. That'll get the old blood flowing. A horse parking spot. In the ship house and ornamental carver's shop, you will see how they did wood carvings from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. Hey, look, I found a friend. You will see many tools of the trade, as well as many wonderful, excellent, and beautiful examples of what they could do with these carving instruments. The Ocean Exploration and Discovery Video Gallery, which I believe is run by the Global Foundation for Ocean Exploration, talks about exploring the world's oceans, and it has a lot of really neat videos and some live feeds of those floor explorations. They even have a deep water ocean drone. Pretty cool stuff. The Shipsmith and Whalecraft Manufacturing Building had a lot of really cool stuff in it, and they even have demonstrations during the day, but unfortunately not at the time we walked through. In my opinion, the Mystic Press building was awesome. They had a wonderful demonstration. The person who did the demonstration, he was very knowledgeable, very personable, and I loved his dry humor.
Ink, and as I'm putting ink on, they are flipping the frisket, rolling it down. At the same time that I'm rolling it under, they're passing me the devil's tail. I pull. Did you see where it goes down? That's it. That's the print right there. Open. And then I'm unrolling it, and they're getting ready to do the paper. So you'll be the paper person, the clean hands person. Open. Change paper. New paper. Maybe 200 an hour. Do you think
The Hercules kerosene engine demonstration that they did in the back of one of the buildings was really quite interesting on how they had to prime the machine, get the machine going. It was really a task. Now I know a lot of people usually go to this place just to see the ships, but you gotta take time to see the Seafaring village. you'll be very happy you did.
Go. This is a 1917 Hercules 7 horsepower engine. It treats the magneto, pumps it to a pump, and opens up the exhaust valve. Small shops like this. Sometimes it's worth them on the bed of a Model A Ford or something truck. But this one doesn't have a smart truck. So let's straight up and down. That's it. It'll run down. You see how low compression it is, and how long it takes for it to run down.
Kind of sounds like me at night.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah.
And you always, when you get through, make sure this is